And good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Houston Fieldhouse on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. It's time once more for RPI Engineers hockey right here on ESPN+. This evening, it's a battle of two ECAC hockey opponents on the men's side. Both teams coming off of victories last night. The Engineers at home beating Colgate by a score of 5-3. They look to do it again tonight, this time taking on the number 18 team in the country, the Cornell Big Red. Alongside yesterday's game, brought in on the near side by Berard, poke checked away there by Brackett into the near corner. The Big Red gain possession here is Kemp, and he scores! Hank Kemp, the sophomore defender, threw a screen and over the glove of Jack Watson, and just over 2 minutes
Watson did not see that shot. Here's a real good play by the forward DeSantis, gets it back to the D, high shot, traffic in front. Watson
steps coming from the oncoming defender. Brought back in by DeSantis. Centering feed in front, they score! DeSantis to Berard on a partial 2-on-1 down low, and the Big Red have extended their lead to 2.
Well, that was Gabriel Seeger that made the real good play. Just getting just a little chip pass and a great setup. I think that's Berard that was going to the net real hard. And Cornell finds themselves up 2-0 here.
DeSantis and Berard connect. Both players came in riding individual 3-game point streaks. You can extend both of those to 4 as the top line of the depth chart for Mike Schaefer. The Engineers had in yesterday's game. A pass did not connect. Now Mazzotti will go and give chase. One-on-one the race. A nice move by Mazzotti. He was only able to do the first half as he went careening into Ian Shane's net.
Yeah, and they get a line change there, too, with Berard coming off the bench.
Turned over, centering feed to the backhand. Looking for a shot is Andreev. Watson makes the save this time. He'll hang on to the rebound. Is going to go to the man advantage here.
Yeah, that was a good shift by Cornell. Kind of had RPI on their heels there with Jacob Lee's line being out there. And they had I thought they were going to get a good opportunity down the other end, and then the rush came and
giving the respect that is deserved for a team that is 9-5-1. Near side, whipped on goal. Save made by Watson. This one's chipped up in the...
Well, the referee's trying to sort out who was out there, and he's done a good job of it. Ciccarello there trying to squeeze in somebody else taking a shift there, being called for icing.
It's where you possession. It's Jacob Lee who wins the faceoff. Strom a pass for Booty, and he draws a penalty after the hit from Sebastian Dervin. And wow. So determined that the hit on Brendan Booty laid there by Sebastian Dervin was indeed contact to the head. He is done for the day and being escorted, as you can see. Great view there showing Dervin headed to the visitors' locker room. So again, 14.3 years. They were 0 for 1 in the first period, brought ahead by Lee. Here's the trailer. Agnew, he scores! Jack Agnew, the trailer, picked up the loose puck and fired it by Ian Shane. That's a power play goal, and the Engineers...
You see Lee here making the pass. He was trying to get over to Evans, who was going to the net, but it hit a skate right to Agnew, and Agnew puts it away. And that's what you want to do when you got a 5-minute measure. They got 4 minutes left. Score early and try to get this going again.
Jack Agnew, his second goal of the season, both of them on the power play for the Engineers. The junior out of Oakville, Ontario, snapped it by the blocker of Ian Shane. So the power play strikes just 38. Smolinski once more. One-timer on goal, saved by Shane. The rebound sprayed into the far corner. Agnew was the one who got that shot away. Bouncing puck corralled by Smolinski. He scores! Through a screen with Mazzotti in front. Puck's on net and good things happen, and the Engineers have
stick on it. Right here. Yeah, he did. He got a stick on it. Deflected it over the glove, who went down in his butterfly, Ian Shane. And like you say, they've taken advantage of this power play situation, the 5-minute major, and with 2:39 left on the power play, they've scored 2 goals.
2 goals in exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds. We'll wait for the official call, but I think you're exactly right. For a lane back up top. Smolinski, here is Walsh. Goes back door, and a save, rebound loose in front, on the backhand, they score! Sutter Mazzotti on the rebound, and from 2 down, the Engineers are in front on the
Talk about taking advantage of situations, and we said earlier this could be a game-changing moment for RPI, and it certainly has changed this game. They've scored 3 goals in this 5-minute major and take the lead 3-2. Here's another look at it. Mazzotti's in front, and he just stays on at 1. Missed that one, and then he just backhands it.
And that rebound right there. Now it's Lee, and he was looking to send it back to the point, and now hurrying back to grab it is Agnew. He was unable to clear it. Brought in by Tupker. Tried to get it on goal. Save made by Watson. A penalty coming up. A puck is loose. Watson made the save again, and it's going to be a penalty shot. Zach Tupker was on. The whistle has blown. Zach Tupker against Jack Watson to try to tie the game. Tupker in on goal. He shoots, and he scores. Watson got a piece, but not all, and on the penalty.
Watson got a little bit of a stick on it, not enough to keep it out.
3 or more goals offensively in 5 of their last 8 games as Malinsky steps in and snaps it on goal. He scores. Sam Malinsky has had a couple whacks at it here in this middle period. This time he's able to wire it around Jack Watson, and from down.
As I mentioned, Cornell's had the better of the play here. There's another one, 5-hole. But Malinsky coming from the point, right? Oh, it went arm. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, not 5-hole, but I think they call that 7-hole.
I know. Yeah, that's how I know it to be as well. Right between the arm and the chest protector. Pass intended for Gabriel Seeger would not go. Seeger sends to the side. Berard at the top of the slot. Whipped on goal, missed the net. Rebound, backdoor, and it's off of Sutter Mazzotti, sticking in the net. Mazzotti was looking to clear the zone, or at least clear it out of harm's way, but it ends up clanking off of his stick and in the back of the net.
I think he, it's just going in the wrong direction. You got to put your stick down.
Yeah.
But it looked like his was moving towards the net. Yeah, it was. It's moving towards the net instead of just being down and getting it. Tough play. Good offensive play by Cornell, and they find themselves up by 2 here, scoring on the power play.
To censor the saying a bit, it is a darned if you do and darned if you don't situation there for Mazzotti, because if you block it. Chipped in deep by Zanichka. He centers a feed, saved by Watson. Rebound is loose in front of the goal, and it ends up popping its way into the far corner. A great play by Andrei Zanichka in order to pop that puck in front here in period 3.
Boy, both those guys are pretty lucky. I think Evans was involved in that. But here's another look at Watson keeping that puck out of the net. Cornell, again, coming real close to making this a 3-goal game.
A lot of play and very few whistles here in period 3. Andreev on goal, saved by Watson. Rebound loose in front of the goal. Knocked to the line, kept in by Rigo. Rigo on the far point, snaps it on goal, saved by Watson, and he makes the save on the rebound as well here in period 3.
No question, and Jack Watson, I mean, they're behind by 2, but Jack is keeping them in the game for making this a 3-goal lead for Cornell. He's been just rock solid here in the 3rd period so far. RPI's got to find a way to get some offense going.
A bit of, in addition to being near the top in your sport, to be near the top in such an esteemed university like that, it's wrapped in front, they score, and it's Sean Donaldson who wrapped it from behind the net and through the wickets of Jack Watson. The lead is extended from Donaldson at 6-3, Big Red.
Well, that was just a simple play coming from behind the net, out in front of the net, and it looks like it goes 5-hole on Jack Watson here. Here's another look at it. Yeah, either went short side or 5-hole. I really couldn't tell from there.
Well, after the goal, that, by the way, is Sean pinned along the board, sent to the middle. Here's Hallbauer, he scores! Kyle Hallbauer with 2.3 seconds remaining, but Hallbauer greeted him with a goal. 4th power play goal of the evening and 6th of the weekend. And that's an extreme positive for the Engineers as we exit the 2 games here at the Houston Fieldhouse, Coach.
Yes. get the last goal of the game. And
they'll drop the puck, and that will do it. So the number 18 team in the country, the Cornell Big Red,